Hello there, I'm Sconchulous, and it is 1 a.m. It is the patch notes time. These are very important patch notes. There's only one thing that matters. If they nerf the card that is ruining the format, that is completely over-centralizing with the one deck that's ahead of every other deck, there's this one card called Folu that bounces a card every time you play it and buffs up your entire hand and generates more advantage than any other card in the game at the moment, creating a single deck that's centralized around it and a single meta game that's centralized around it. If they address this one card, it suddenly becomes a wide open, exciting metagame, and control will be really strong. I'm hoping they do it. Let's just skip down. Let's just jump right into this thing. Hopefully Folu is on the list, but it won't be until much, much lower. So we're gonna start out Lady. This card was buffed recently. This card was buffed in modern times, but it didn't do anything. And now it costs one less, and it has a little less HP. And it has Graveyard Banish. It's random units. This card is actually good at Graveyard Banish. But it's just a hate card, and hate cards are never really that good. I mean, maybe you can use her in, like, Explorer or something. I don't know, something that lives off of just clearing the board a lot. She's cool. She's cool, that's for sure. Attack on the Club is a solid card. It's not relevant anymore because its deck was nerfed really hard. Oh, it costs one less. It costs 2 MP to summon a 3 MP unit. That's like on curve. I mean that's like free. This is good support for red growth. I feel like Luke will love this card. Oh my gosh, they're buffing Zinogre. This is a huge deal. Wait, what the hell? They're making it cost 1 more MP? They nerfed Zinogre? What are you talking about? They nerfed Zinogre. What are you literally talking about? Literally what? This deck is not meta. This deck is bad and it's so much fun. I can't believe they would nerf this card. Am I insane? They nerfed Zinogre? What is wrong with you, Gung Ho? You fail. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Red Armor is being changed. That means Folu is being changed. This is all that we really care about. It can no longer grab Folu. If that's the only change, I'm happy, but I hope Folu is nerfed as well. Folu has got to be on here. I am still mind-fucked by this Zinogre nerf. What world do they live in? Oh, they're nerfing Lady? They're actually nerfing Lady? She no longer gains MP at the end of the match. Whoa, this is a slaughter list. This list is going crazy right now. Okay, I wonder what else is on here. Burn taking a huge hit. That's so crazy. And Leon, this new Leon is getting nerfed? What the? He can't go infinite anymore. This card isn't any fun at all anymore. Oh man, this one's kind of disappointing because this card is fun and it can be used for creative purposes. They're taking Burn out to pasture. Burn must be really overperforming, and it makes sense. It's probably one of the second or the third best deck behind Red-Purple. I'm excited to get to the Folu nerf, assuming it's on here. But this is a lot more nerfs than I would have ever expected. Tzitzi-Ya-Ku has another effect. I was worried they were going to nerf this card, with how out of pocket these nerfs are at the moment. Oh my gosh, multi-seal. That's kind of amazing. I feel like this is good in Ascend. I don't know what else, but that's a really scary concept. Just seal constantly. Super fun. I'm excited for that one. Is that all we got for green? Green gets 1 card. Green gets no nerfs, but 1 card. I guess that's probably the best thing green could get. Okay, we're on to purple now. This card inflicts halt on the unit that destroyed it for 13 seconds on death. And now it's got an agility effect that deals 3 damage to the unit in front, giving halt something proactive to do to start the match. That's kind of cool. And it's another halt payoff. This one is really cool. I really like the agility deal 3 damage. That on its own is already really cool. This card is totally going to see play in halt, and possibly just generically. This is a really cool card. What's going on here? No way! They hate graveyard decks! Whoa! That's out of pocket. What a way to nerf graveyard decks. Okay, there better not be any direct nerfs to graveyard decks because you're giving so much counterplay to them. Yes! Ah! I haven't even read it yet and I'm pogging out. Okay, it's the same, but it's just purple. Only works for purple. That's all they did. So it's still really strong in purple. And they let it keep all its other effects. Okay, so now it's just strong in purple. We'll see if it needs nerfed a second time in a couple months when purple is the best deck. That's like an honest prediction, is mono purple might be really strong now. That's going to be one of the first things that top players are going to be trying, is because they just want to keep abusing Folu. But a big important thing is that you no longer have to play through 5 Folus per match. You only have to play through up to 3. Obviously, they have other purple toolbox, like a Kotsky to board wipe you, but at least they only have 3 Folus. This is a beautiful sight to see. They really fixed the thing. It's really happening. We can finally move on to a good format, rather than this suffering we've had to deal with. Really weird growth effect. I don't really like this one. I think that growth effect is really random, not super high impact. I guess you can play this in Ashura Senku or something. That's always good for decimates, but the decimate is kind of mid. There's no like inevitability on the card or anything. It's not like Billion Sword or whatever. Relento deals up to 7 damage pierce. The fact it's pierce is pretty awesome. That's a good game ender. I really like this one actually. As like a one of is pretty cool. Maybe just to like threaten lethal. Especially, honestly, you could play multiples of this card because there's that card that discounts things. So I feel like this becomes pretty efficient and scary quickly with the one card that discounts all your ascends. So this might be showing up in the meta, honestly. This is one of the best ones out of everything. Yeah, green just got Tzitzi-Ya-Ku and black gets this cool Relento. I guess they're kind of comparable and the Rotobound's kind of mid, so never mind. Green gets off really good. Oh, they're making rocket launcher cost 1 MP. I really like that. It always felt kind of annoying to have. That was always the worst thing, was that you had to pay 2 whole MP. That's kind of like slow almost, especially when you're already using your hero art. That's an awesome change. A good buff to Explore decks, a good alternate way to play Explore decks. Freaking cool. They're doing it again. They're doing it again! This is so funny. Oh my gosh. This is the most changed hero art of all time, and it has gone back and forth between these two states like 3 times. It has gone to 20 MP, back to 23 MP, to 20 MP, back to 23, and now back to 20. I think that's the actual patch notes history, is those 5 or 6 changes. And this seems correct. It seems like it's not very good right now, but wow, is it hilarious. If this ends up being meta, then it's just proof that this is the most volatile hero art ever. Anytime they change the AP at all, it is meta impacting. So this could very well be the strongest thing. Just because historically, every time this happens, it gets so strong. I would be worried if I were you guys about the Great Divine Intervention. What were they thinking, nerfing Zinogre? What the goddamn hell? I'm very disappointed in you for that one, Gung-Ho. You get my anger. No sympathy, pure anger. I will be writing you a support. I'm gonna rate some feedback and say you fricked up, Gung-Ho. You blew it. But otherwise, I'm so happy about the Folu and Red Arremer, so I've gotten all my anger out. It's all in the past. You're fully forgiven forever, Gung-Ho. You've done amazing things here today. The new meta is gonna be fantastic. Because so much is viable right now. I think that black is going to be... Oh, I want to say graveyards are going to be really strong. But it might be something like black is really strong, except that memory purple is even better. Something like that, because it has an auto win against it. Oh, and I guess I might be overhyping it, because you only use... That card has like an alt... Because you're usually using that card before 4 memory. So it doesn't really have that effect most of the time. It's just if you can save it, you get a reward, I guess. It has a modular use when it would normally not be as useful. So I shouldn't be too unhappy about that card. The nerfs to burn are pretty cool too. Red Energy is untouched. That was arguably the best red deck out of all of them. Red Burn, I guess, was just more volatile. Maybe it had more of a cheese. No, honestly, Red Energy is way cheesier. I don't know why they chose... Red Energy's newer, I guess. Maybe that's why they didn't nerf it. But Red got hit pretty hard. Its best deck got hit really hard. Explore still gets to use Leon pretty well. Not a huge nerf to Leon in the context of Explore if you like him there. I'm really hopeful for green next season, and I'm excited to play Despair, Wail, and Perish now that the meta will be more accommodating to a control, slow burn, time stall deck. I think there was a lot more on this patch notes than we expected. My only concern is that I don't think Folu was hit hard enough. I think that they know that card is still going to be strong. They want to let it be strong in purple, I guess, but we're sick of seeing it. Just make it useless. Honestly, we don't need to see it used in mono purple. Everybody's sick of that card, but I am over-analyzing at this point. We'll see how it shakes out in real time in 1 week from now when the patch drops. I do definitely predict green and black get a lot better, but I think purple might be the best just with the access to Folu and memory being much stronger positioned without red-purple running around. Red, honestly, might be what feels like the worst color, just because it got hit so hard. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like that's how things are shaking out. Let me know what you guys think down below, if you think they didn't hit Folu hard enough, and what you are excited to be playing next season. Thank you for watching, as always. Please like the video if you liked the video, subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Scomptulous, and I'll see you in the next one.